Oh, how embarrassing. You caught us moving all of our villagers from the really... Don't look back there. Don't look. It's an eyesore. It's an eyesore. Oh my gosh.
But I want to look.
No, stop. Stop looking. Stop. Don't look. Don't look. You've caught us moving all of our villagers to their new home in our Brother's Brew area. So we're trying not to get into the pathing blocks because I'm told that stops.
Yeah, if you get into like a spot that's too, like a 4x spot,
4x?
or like a 2x2,
Ooh.
it'll stop them.
All right, well, they're gonna love their new home in Brothers Brew. Still,
Yeah, we'll still have to figure out how to get them
was gonna
upstairs.
say,
Maybe we can grab some pistons or
I
something.
don't even know how we're gonna keep them in the area that we plan on putting them. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to build a ranch for our farming villagers right where our temporary villager trading hall is. So we have to find a home for everybody as well. But these guys are going in their new home, so let's do that real fast.
Yep. The idea is we get some brown carpet.
Okay.
And over behind the bar, we have honey blocks and put the.
How do we get brown?
We have brown wool.
Oh, our sheep farm is over here. Here I am grabbing shears, but we already have a beautiful sheep farm because we built this last episode. Look at this.
Yes.
This office build, sheep farm,
All right,
brown wool. There we are.
I need some.
Brown wool acquired. And then I'm gonna fly over there. Don't look at that. We're gonna fix that this episode. I'm gonna fly over to Bryson's spot. He's my brother. He won't notice, right? If I fill up these 8 bottles with his honey. That's not gonna bother him, right? I mean,
Nah.
it's just a little honey. Like, who cares, right? Whoa, he has so many bees. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I got out by a whisker.
Hi, a whisker.
Get out of there. It's bad karma to be in there stealing honey. I don't know whose idea that was. Okay, now for the second villager challenge, and that is getting these guys in behind the bar. Yep. How are we gonna do this? So
you have the brown carpet, right?
Yeah, I've got
I'm going to get
brown
these
carpet.
guys
Ooh, okay.
moved. Yeah.
Get them moved. I'm gonna get the rest of this in. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful brown carpets. How'd you do that? Oh, pistons. Genius. Okay. All right. I have a bunch of like, don't go in here blocks. So
Perfect.
I'll be on that. And then we're gonna watch these guys naturally pathfind. I bet you one of them's wicked on piano.
I'm sure they are.
Any you guys good on piano, or hopefully you're okay with the sound of piano, because I got a feeling that thing is cooking on a fun Friday night. So what's their names?
What are their names? Oh, I don't even know. George. There's got to be a George.
One George at least.
A Philip.
A Philip.
A Philip.
These seem like good old fashioned Christian names. Perfect for this setting. Okay, Here we go.
It's got to be names like that, I think.
All right, my dudes. Oh, I am so excited for you right now.
Yeah, see, one guy's already in the back
juice.
there.
Oh man, he knows. Oh, here, let me help you out. Let me help you. Oh, yeah. Why don't you glitch back out? That's perfect.
Yeah, see, now they're stuck back there. They can jump all they want back there, but they have no way of getting forward.
That's an inappropriate place to stand. I hate to say. Oh, nice shot, Jared. That was a nice shot.
And then they should have access to their growing stands, I'm hoping, Put a trap door on top of that. And then that way they shouldn't want to pathfind.
Yeah. Genius. Enjoy this, guys. I'm so excited for you. I'll bet you guys are fantastic at like mixing up a little bit of orange juice and apple juice.
That's right.
Maybe you even have some specialty cereals.
Yep.
Because those have liquid in them, right?
I don't know what makes you want
drinks.
to jump on your own back bar there, but okay.
They have to see. That guy's extra short. I noticed. I didn't want to point it out because I didn't want to embarrass him, but I'm just kind of guessing. Okay.
Well, I think they locked onto their trades and everything, so.
All right, sweet. They've all been organized so beautifully. Look at these. They're all ready. It's moving day. Hey, you guys get a whole new, cool, awesome homestead that we're making for you. A ranch. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Oh, this episode's going to be awesome.
We do know where the stonemasons are going.
Okay, well then let's do it. It's time to go, bro. It's time to go. You got a new, cool, awesome pad that we made last time.
Yeah.
You broke a lead. You maybe should
Look,
do that.
Bree.
Changing a couple pounds. What?
Look.
Oh my goodness. Get you a Minecraft man that can tote 6 villagers and 3 boats.
I know.
If he can't, do you even lift, bro? Villagers, absolutely. Look at my pixel biceps. Have you seen anything more intensely massive in your life? I don't think so.
I don't think so. And so we transported our stonemasons to the blacksmith, where they will be bunking with the toolsmiths for a while. We put the jobless villagers by the bee farm for now, and we stored the farmers in a kiln so they could be safe while we make them a farm. And then came the librarians, whose AI had gotten really stuck. Even when we freed them, they wouldn't even move a muscle. We decided to place them in a hole for now because they're not getting a build for a little while. We even started likening their hole to a very fancy Airbnb.
Doesn't have the same security guard situation as you have previously experienced, but I hear that the Wi-Fi, incredible. Incredible. I see a lot of really fantastic nights watching YouTube. I hear there's this really cute couple that play gaming videos, that make gaming videos about Minecraft in Superflat Minecraft. And they're building this really cool Wild West town. Highly recommend it. It's got a little bit of a twist to it. It's set in the Wild Imaginary West. That's right. The Wild Imaginary West. You don't know what that is? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so glad I'm here right now because you're going to thank me after this. The Wild Imaginary West is actually created by a fantastic creator called Boylai Hobby Time. He's great. I definitely would recommend watching him. And he does this whole Wild West town where like the Wild West, meets mechs and monsters. It's so fun, and they're doing their whole build, and it's really great. I highly recommend it. They're called My Little Gaming. Highly recommend a subscription.
Smooth.
All right, blackout curtain time, baby. This is what you get all the ratings for. It's this right here.
That's right.
This beautiful mound. Plus, you know what? We want a little marker on this spot because we might lose it.
Otherwise, we would lose them. That's right.
Yeah, it's all part of the security.
Now it's a slightly less ugly spot for them.
Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. No wonder they call this the mound on Airbnb.
That's right.
Okay, so now we get to focus in on this monstrosity. All of these buildings have to go. They have to go like yesterday. And they
are quite bad.
We have some horses here. This pen is going to disappear, but this is not going to disappear because this is a piece of shenanigan SMP history.
That's right.
So that is going to remain there. Please don't remove these. Probably will remain too, just for the kicks and giggles. Let's get this place torn to the ground, shall we? Wow, it looks so nice here now, all except these pillars, which if you watch the first episode, you'll know how special these are.
Exactly.
So, yes. Anyway, okay, now that we've done that.
Yeah, now that these monstrosities are gone, It's time to do something we haven't done before, which is actually terraform.
I know, if you've noticed, it's kind of flat around here. It's a little flat, there you go. So we want to like maybe change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a mountain up there, which is fantastic. It's not ours. And we would like to add some terraforming to the map.
Not to that scale.
Oh, no.
I mean, kind of, but not like that.
Little bumps. Little bumps. Let's
gently rolling hills.
Gently rolling hills. Let's do that real quick, shall we? Okay, it looks less flat here now, doesn't it, Jared?
Yeah, it does.
So, now the plan here is to build something for our farming villagers. So we'd like to put a nice, homestead and
it's going to be a
ranch.
Yeah, maybe a little upper scale, probably.
Yeah, we're kind of thinking of ranch and a little bit of a farm, a little bit of both things. So we are going to fill this area full of fields, and I don't know if we have some equipment planned, and we live in we're building in a very unique world. So everything is kind of like all the machinery is mechs because it's like, Wild West meets mechs and monsters and radio tech and everything. So we'll have a little bit of those. I don't know if we'll build those just yet, but we're definitely going to put in the fields, maybe a few trees if we're feeling up to it.
Trees, grass.
We tried to leave space for water and that kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, Jared.
All right, let's get cracking then, huh?
Let's do it. little fields are in.
Yeah, and the windmill.
Yes, and the windmill. Looks fantastic. Okay, now we have some fun stuff. We're in the Wild Imaginary West. Spoiler Hobby Times Wild Imaginary West. And that means that we get to build mechs.
That's right.
Now, I don't really know, none of us do, what the full extent of the mech creation.
Yeah.
But there is wagon mechs, which stands to reason that there might be mechs created to do other activities.
Yeah, like plant fields or whatever.
Yeah,
Or in this case, plow fields.
Yeah, so get those started, Jared. I'm excited to see what you've made here. You are an amazing mech maker.
Thank you.
You're quite the mech maker. Is it starting to come together? It's starting to look exactly like what it is.
Because it's done. All right, that's it.
Oh, McGurr, what does that remind you of? What does that remind you of? I don't know about you, but that reminds me of a tractor. It's removing a little bit of ground here.
Yeah.
It's like the wheat's been harvested. You know, it's old, and now they're tearing up the field for another round. Usually there would be a harvester first, but
Yes.
fear not, that's coming. We decided after we put this in that the wheat goes so well in contrast, like with this. There'll be a harvester. Don't worry about it. But since we have this up, Jared,
Yes.
we do have someone who could be driving this tractor.
Yeah, that's right.
People put in their Java Minecraft usernames down in the comments below, and we put them into our builds.
We do.
Midnight's Dragon, one of our friends, submitted his name. He looks awesome up there.
He does.
A
He
natural
really does.
born farmer. Look at that man. If we ever actually build a mechanical dragon, though, we promise you will be the pilot.
That's right.
I don't see one going up, but you never know what we might do. Honestly,
Yeah.
It's a world of monsters. You just never know. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, all right, dude. Enjoy the tractor driving. We have a lot more mechs to put up and other things to put up.
We do.
Should we go over to our spot and put in what is supposed to go up over here?
Let's do it.
Did you guess that you would wake up and see a mech harvester?
Help, I'm getting caught in the roll.
A mech harvester.
A mech harvester.
I'm
that's
gonna
right.
guess that wasn't on your bingo card
A
for
mech
today.
combine.
A combine? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, that is so funny. I want a mech combine now. I don't even have a field to harvest, but I would drive that. I wonder how it gets smooth lines because it's walking.
I think it would get pretty smooth.
You think it'd be smooth?
Yeah, I think it'd be at least decently.
Yeah. But look, doesn't it look like it's parked in for like a commercial?
Yeah, it is. The buildings actually
So much.
lend themselves to being at this angle pretty well.
Yeah,
But
they do.
But the moment you try to turn a mech that way, it's just
No, it already looks
it
weird.
deteriorates really fast.
Yeah, it already looks weird, and to have it on the axis is just, it's unrock. It's not even, it's hard to recognize it now, but it'd be impossible. But
Yeah.
it now looks like it's like it's parked for a commercial.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's so fun. Okay, so what is next, Jared? What are
we
we tackling next?
we have to build a wall.
We have to build a wall, but that'll probably be the last thing we do.
Yeah. And then we have to build a barn,
To build a barn
and then a
So-
farmhouse,
and a farmhouse. So
and a nice big farm tree.
yes, and a farm tree. So in our little episodes here, we've been doing lore and a little bit of a story that goes along with the builds and further builds out our universe that we're building in. So sit back, relax, enjoy a little lore about how this place came to be as you watch it all being built. She was gorgeous, thought Bo Rattler to himself as Becky pushed a golden curl out of her gentle blue eyes. He shook his head in disbelief that this amazing woman had agreed to court him. A big, gruff silver miner with no looks to speak of. He was kinda wealthy at this point, which was probably why her father allowed it. He wasn't super fond of Bo, mind you, but he hadn't shot him yet, which out here in the rough west was saying something. Oops, Becky had asked him something. What about a horse? Blessedly, the waiter walked over, saving Bo from his blunder. He paid for their meal and helped Becky into his mech wagon. His face got a little redder again, thinking how it looked like a bucket of bolts. He really should have listened when his brother Ernest had offered his new one. Becky smiled large at Bo. It's stunning how well you've kept this mech running, Bo. It purrs like a kitten. Thank you, Becky. Bo grinned. If he dropped down to one knee right this second, would she say yes? I suppose I'd better get you home before your pa comes looking for us, Bo said. He wished he was joking. Last time, it was barely dusk when the old man loaded up his pickup mech and trundled into town. Bo was lucky he didn't spend the night in the slammer. Mr. Delaney was close friends with the sheriff. Becky sighed. Yes, I suppose we'd better. They bumped arms as the mech took a slow swaying step. He blushed and looked away. He cleared his throat. So, Becky? Yes? She replied, looking curiously at him with those baby blues. Let's say a muddy silver miner bought a little piece of land out yonder and built a home, Bo said cautiously. Oh? Becky hid a smile. And why would this silver miner do something like that? Well, you see, he met the prettiest woman in the world, and he's hoping, provided her pa approves, she might be willing to help him with that undertaking. Becky's face shone, but she tried to keep her calm. I think this woman would be quite interested in that. Bo could have gotten up and danced, but he was quite glad he kept his seat because flailing around like a duck might make Becky change her mind. They passed under the Delaney Ranch sign and onto their farm. Slowly, their red farmhouse and barn got closer. Bo was a wealthy man, but that was a fairly new development. The Delaneys had many generations of that in their blood. He stopped the mech at the end of the drive. As he was helping Becky down, he heard their front door fly open. He was alarmed to see Mr. Delaney charging at him holding a rather large shotgun. Becky must have been too because she squeaked. Bo panicked a little and wondered if Mr. Delaney had overheard their previous conversation. Good, you're here. Mr. Delaney plopped the second gun Bo had missed into his hands. That darn critter is back. Oh, right, yes, sir. Bo fumbled and tried to gather himself. Becky grabbed his arm. Careful out there, Bo. He nodded and jogged to catch up to the gray-haired rancher already on his way to the fence line. They passed the barn where buzzing could be heard from various machines, probably trying to ward off whatever it was. The animals jostled and made little noises. He was just about to ask for more information when a gnarly growl cracked across the ranch in the waning light. Bo gripped his gun. A Yeti? This far down the valley? You go that way and I'll meet it head on, Mr. Delaney ordered as he brought his gun to his shoulder. Go for its chest. Bo stealthily started off in the direction Mr. Delaney had pointed. A snap of splintering wood drew his attention as the Yeti broke a pole in half. The wired fence crumpled in its massive claws. Its beady little eyes could barely be seen beneath a mess of wiry and matted hair. Bo brought his own gun to his shoulder and aimed through the sights. He'd seen plenty of these encounters, but they never got easy. He waited for Mr. Delaney to give the signal. They would need to both shoot at the same time if they had any chance of scaring it off and maybe killing it. Now! Boomed Mr. Delaney. 2 shots rang out. The Yeti stepped back and howled. It scratched at its chest and stumbled away. It crunched brush and even a few small trees in its dash. Bo could feel his heartbeat in his ears as he started off in Mr. Delaney's direction. Certainly that had won him some brownie points. Now would be a great time to ask about Becky. It's totally done, isn't it, Jared?
It is.
So we thought we'd start off at the sign because we always forget the sign.
We always forget the sign.
Delaney Ranch, which is, of course, the store you just heard about. So, you know all about it. These are done with Armor's Workshop.
Yep.
Which is actually where all of our Get Up comes from as well. A fantastic mod. I don't know why more people don't use it, but also it has limits, so I understand in some ways too.
It's limited by basically if you toss around a bunch of item frames, that sort of a
thing. It's kind of like you can only have so much of it. A touch of awesome, although I think it's really stupid cool too. Okay, so we had to start off with a fence line.
Yes.
Because it's monsters and they're not going to leave all their precious crops to be smoldered by slimes, even though slimes do find their way in here. I mean, look at that. That's our nice slime. Hi, nice slime. It's nice to see you there. Oh, hey. What's up, dude? Those things spawn everywhere. I love our little, we've already shown these off, but I love our little rose field. That's one of my favorites.
It's so fun.
Okay, we already showed you this stuff. We're not going to re-show you anything, although we did corral in that zone over there.
Yep.
So.
Yep, we did.
And we got to fill it. That's coming soon in just a second.
Yeah. So, should we do the barn?
Should we do the barn first? Ooh, and we have to put the farmers back in their little place.
We do.
Oh, okay, we still have more to do here.
But I found this. This design was my invention. Well, the design is not my invention, but the Minecraft version of this is my invention because apparently, I didn't know this until I searched barns to put on this farm.
Mm-hmm.
That American round barns like this were a thing in the early 1900s.
They were cheaper to build, huh?
They were cheaper to build for a certain amount of time, but eventually things just caught up, and they weren't as it wasn't that much cheaper to go with this over something else.
This is just so cool. I love this little space where you'd throw hay, and then this little build up in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think this is so
So you
neat.
can cart all the hay up to the top, to the loft area.
Mm-hmm. And then drop it down.
Yep.
It's just so awesome. Little side entrance here to get to it from the house.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And these were
So
cattle
cool.
barns too.
Yeah.
So.
And so there's cattle, and you'll see okay, this is a little zone for the kind of the not steampunk part, but the radio punk. I don't know what you'd call that.
I guess so.
And then you've seen these, but these kind of go back around here. So there's a couple of places where you might do some barrel racing. I don't know how old barrel racing is, but maybe not. But we'll put some.
Yeah, usually cattle people are pretty much horse people. So
yeah, so the horses. I'm looking forward to putting horses in those stables. I also would like to point out this other little mech that you did as well.
Yeah, it's just another variation of the sitting mech from the post office, but it's kind of more of a truck.
Yeah, which we'd think you'd have. I mean, park it here in some sort of a way to keep it nice and stuff, and then a little entrance into the house from it as well. This is my custom tree. I have to point this out because we're going to see Jared's custom tree, which is super custom. Mine's just a little tree.
Yeah, you did good though. You did good.
Thank you very much. Trees are fun, but they're also hard. So we're going to get to that tree. Should we do it now? Should we get to this tree now?
Let's do it now before we.
This is so fun to think of POIs that would add to the history, add to the story.
Yep.
So you created this super awesome tree.
Yeah, I did. It helps looking at a photo of a tree before you go for it.
Yeah, all the shapes are it's just the cool. And usually every place has a gigantic tree. It just comes with it. And then we put a little thing here, a little swinging bench.
Yeah.
Which I just think is a fun little touch because it's of course they'd have.
Of course they would.
Yeah, they'd have a little swinging bench over there, some swinging seat. I don't know what you call that. Porch swing? Porch swing. This is a porch swing. I don't know what
porch swing. That's
a tree
just a swing. A swing.
Swing, yeah. So there's also a porch swing because I always, I listen to country music.
Yeah.
I actually create country music too, but I always hear about the porch swing, just a swing, and all the porch swing songs. Okay, and then this is a house. This is the farmer's house. I did most of this. This was mostly my doing.
You did. You did the interior,
exterior,
exterior
shapes.
I worked on the barn. You worked on this. Mainly.
So this is actually inspired by the Sears build-it-yourself homes that you'd buy in the catalog. The shapes of these homes were very much like this, according to my research. So this is a little setting area, and I don't know what they did for warmth. I'm guessing fires were a big part of that. They are
fires,
still today
furnaces,
in the
things
country.
like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking little places that you could close off and keep the cool or the warmth or whatever in one zone.
Yep.
And this is the piano because this is entertainment, baby.
Yeah. And we got to use this everywhere. So
we do. It's just a fun little upright piano. And then a little kitchen, actually a big kitchen. I feel like the kitchen should be the zone.
Yeah, this is definitely a big kitchen here.
Yeah. So that's what this is. Big old kitchen and an ice box. I think
we got some
sort of an ice box.
Yeah.
Some water basin.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do it, but those classic old 1880s stoves.
Yeah.
That are metal. I tried, but I was just it has to be a smoker because
we could have done a Armor's Workshop one.
I could have, but then I kind of want the decorations to be. I don't mind signs, and then the creature hand was fun. But I don't want to do too much of that because I want people to be. If you want to build it at home, I want you to be able to do that. This is my closet.
It's a great closet.
This is my hanging stuff in the closet. I thought I was so smart. I was like, Jared. That goes out into the back here, just a back door out. Nothing crazy. I just figured that there needed to be an out somewhere in case somewhere. Yeah. This is these lights were your decision, Jared.
Yeah.
They're fun.
In a town in Arizona called Bisbee, there's a restaurant in there where all of the lights are hanging from, basically they have copper conduit running all of the lines around,
Yeah.
And then the lights are hanging directly from those, and it just has a very cool effect. So I thought it'd be, instead of trying to just attach them to the ceiling, it would be like a little light actually being connected to the copper.
Yeah.
The faux copper.
I kind of imagine this type of stuff around in this universe, but like I said, we're not the creators of this universe. It's Boy Like Hobby Times, but this is
our spin of it. So
yeah, this is our spin on it. But this is a little porch out here, kind of fun, and then a little sitting area. This is we forgot the door.
Oh no.
This is a little kid's room. Nothing in the chest or anything, but a little kid's room, a little window up there. I thought that was kind of fun. Some curtains, and then this would be like mom and dad's room.
Yeah.
Mom and Pa's room. But these guys would be like well-to-do. You know what I mean? Look at all the stuff they have out there. Like, these guys are well-to-do. This is a very thriving ranch. Okay, so then we have a little copperness going on to keep the moonsters away.
Yep.
And I think that's all the observations we have for this Delaney Ranch. Now, we need to fill this Delaney Ranch. We can't just do nothing.
Yeah, so we have to get some cows.
Yes. Shall we go saddle up, Jared?
And go get some horses, too.
Yes. Horses. We got horses roaming around. We got places to put these things
We have our
down.
horses.
And yes, our horses. These are our horses. We actually never named our horses. If you have any ideas for names for our horses, please share.
Yeah, please share.
We'd love to know.
All right, let's go get some cows and.
So I saw some horses that I would really love to round up.
Okay, yeah, I think there's some horses just on the
here.
ranch too.
And then, oh my gosh, we have like horse. Great. These are gonna be wild horses. Wild horses. Okay, I got 2. Oh no. Can I only do one at a time? I think that my horse is just so fast.
Yeah, your horse is fast, so it's hard for them to keep up.
I found this horse on day 1. I'm very proud of this horse. Maybe I need to back up.
Just go sideways. They'll be able to keep up.
Sideways? We're going to moonwalk over. Don't mind us. We're moonwalking.
I have 3. How many do you have?
3. I have 2. I have 2 horses.
That should be enough to get them in there.
Doing your thing. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, babies. Let's go. Let's get into your new home. Let's get you in your new home. Get you. Come on, little horsey. Ooh, you look like you were a spitting image of the other one we got. Ooh, come on, baby. There you go. All right, I got all 3.
Nice.
The cow, you're probably going to sit in the area you're in, so we're not going to touch you. Okay, cool. So we put maybe 2 in there and 3 in here, because that's what we got.
Let me go grab, was there another? Oh, no, I think you got them.
Is that it?
I think you got them, yeah. More cows, maybe?
Yeah, well, let's see. We have 2 in there. We could just breed them up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
We'll just breed them up slowly over time, get a good population.
That sounds good.
And then
we'll say that they just took a bunch into the butcher to sell some meat. Ooh, and the random horse in there. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Next thing we need to do, Jared, is get art. Where did we put those guys?
We put the farmers in the kiln.
Oh, that's right. They've been just chilling in the kiln. Oh, yeah, they're over there. Okay, so we need to get them into the... They're going to be in the barn, right?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, look at you two. You're adorable. We built you the coolest thing ever. You're going to freaking love it. Delaney Ranch. You guys are the Delaneys. Are you excited about being the Delaneys? I'm excited.
They are.
I'm excited for them. These guys are really nice to have so that you can have an ever-flowing amount of golden carrots, which are the best food in the game. Hands down. No questions asked. This is their spot. They're going to be mucking pins. That's what they're going to be doing in here. We determined that would be the easiest way to keep them. All right. You're going to be pin mucking.
Yep.
Enjoy the pin. Okay,
Pillars.
before we go, because we are going to go here in just a second, I have to point out these pillars, all right? These 3 pillars at the very beginning of this world. We used these pillars to determine who was the higher jumper.
Yep.
We were getting horses. It was pretty fun.
Yep.
And I didn't want to get rid of them because they're like a little memory. So we boxed them in. Yes, they don't fit into anything. And no matter how much I racked my brain and you rack yours, Jared,
yeah,
we cannot think of a natural way to put these 3 random dirt pillars. So you put a little thing in here.
Yeah, I put a little sign like, by the side of the road, just random history things that happened. And
Here lies the famous jumping pillars of rammed earth, which makes it mysterious.
Yes, it does.
So I'm on board with all of this. Well, that is going to wrap it up for us today. If you would like to build your own Delaney Ranch, we are going to have the build schematic down in our Patreon. Actually, over in our Patreon, it's free to join, free to download, and you can make your own Delaney Ranch. Or you could yoink one of the pieces here and maybe put it in your world if you're interested in doing that as well.
And we also want to thank Boylai Hobby Time for creating this awesome world that we've been having so much fun creating in. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, he's a genius man that does all sorts of miniatures and that sort of thing. Kit bashing and all that. He's a real creative guy. So definitely recommend checking him out.
Yes.
If you would like to do that too. Links are going to be down in the description. Of course, all of our fun SMP members, especially the SMP member that built that massive thing on the hill there, their links are going to be down in the description. That's G1. And you can check them out. Pine streams this twice a week. So if you'd like to catch, a lot of times we join him. So if you'd like to catch us live, that would be the only place to catch us. So the links will be down there in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you. Oh, one last thing. If you want to be a part of this build, like Midnight's Dragon was earlier, or any of the folks that have joined us, be sure to put your Minecraft username, and we can only do Java, down in the comments, and you might wind up in our world. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.